What's up, NFL fans? I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and don't forget to check out and purchase your copy of our latest football game plan book, Stiff Arming Football Myths. We have these available in both PDF and paperback form.
For the Cardinals in this ball game, defensively, they have to be able to make tackles in space, and this is in particular to two guys on that Cowboys football team, DeMarco Murray and Dez Bryant. These are guys that can slip tackles and make long gains. You have to get these guys on the ground. And on defense, I love the way the Cardinals utilize their safeties in that big nickel look. I think they can have a lot of success in their nickel defense versus Dallas and matching up versus this passing game. And the rush attempts have to be there. They don't have to have the quote-unquote success on the ground, but they do have to have the attempts that opens up the play action pass, which means they can have some success throwing deep down the field. And for the Cowboys in this ball game, they're going to have to win those one-on-one matchups on the outside. This is a very talented receiving core in the Arizona Cardinals, and we know the Cowboys love to play cover 1, cover 3, sometimes even cover 0. So they're going to have to win those one-on-one matchups on the outside if they want to have some success. And don't be afraid to pull Tony Romo if he's not at 100%. Remember, you don't want to have him be a detriment to team success, especially if DeMarco Murray is running the football very well. You can do the same things in the passing game with Brandon Wheaton. And I would say you have to win the special teams battle. Both Dallas and Arizona have an excellent special teams unit, both the coverage game as well as the return game. So if I'm Dallas, I want to own the third aspect of the game that many people forget about.
This week versus the Dallas Cowboys, the Arizona Cardinals will have to be able to get pressure on a hobbled Tony Romo, and I'm going to show you how they can do so coming from his blind side. So getting weak side pressure this week could be huge for the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to show you what we're doing. Pre-snap, it looks like cover 3, but it's really going to be cover 1, and the corners will be aligned inside shoulders as always, trying to force these guys down the sideline where you have the sideline as your friend. So what we're doing, we're going to get double B gap pressure. We're going to send 3 backers weak side and dropping guys back in coverage strong side. Like I said, it's pre-snap look cover 3, but it's really cover 1. Free safety is back in the middle of the field. We're going to slant the nose tackle to the weak side A gap. Defensive tackle here is getting contained rush. And what we're doing, we're going to have the 5 tech on the weak side get a good bump, and he's going to drop back and then hook the curl zone right here. So we're zone blitzing on the weak side because we're sending the backer. He's coming here. We're going to walk this guy down as the cadence starts to wind down and shoot him through the B gap. He's going to wait. Mike backer on the strong side is going to wait. And then boom, he's coming down the B gap as well. So you have 1, 2, 3 speed guys coming off the weak side. Tony Romo's blind spot. We're going to drop the safety here in this area. We're going to have the backer get a bump on the tight end and drop back in that hook the curl zone as well. Like I said, free safety is deep. Curl flat defender right here is a safety, the strong safety in the hole. And that's how you can see where either he's going to throw it to where the tight end is being combo covered essentially, or he's going to hold that football a little bit too long where he has that weak side pressure from 3 speedy linebackers coming from the Arizona Cardinals. So that's one way this week versus a lingering issue with that back type player in Tony Romo. Can the Cardinals have some success in applying pressure? It's very tough to run the football versus the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to show you how the Cowboys can get that done this week, having one of the best running games in the National Football League. I'm going to show you what they can do to combat that by running a weak side counter. Show you what we're talking about here. We're trying to get everything going front side where all of the aggressiveness of the Cardinals will be focused if they see the tight end and the fullback aligned to the same side of the formation. But we're going to come back weak side with the counter. I'm going to show you how we're going to block it up. What we're doing here, we're going to kick out this outside linebacker with the backside guard. So what we're doing, everyone's going to take their zone step. Tackle's going to get that 5 tech. Guard's going to work up and get this backer blocked. We're going to have the center take care of the nose. And we're going to have the tackle do his job here. I'm sorry, tight end and tackle do their job there. We're bringing the backside guard around to kick out this linebacker, and we're going to take the fullback. He's going to take an arc step, move over to kick out the inside backer, counter step, hopefully run into daylight. Receivers are going to go block the safety, fake handoff right there, hopefully having DeMarco Murray have some success versus this Cardinals defense. But you see where the influence of the motion, showing like you're going front side power play with the tackle, guard, and center all taking that zone step to the strong side, but but you're really influencing the defense to get flow going that way. You're coming back around with the backside guard to kick out this outside linebacker, thus creating the hole right here, hopefully with the fullback leading on that Mike backer for DeMarco Murray to have some success. And that's one way the Cowboys can run the football versus a very tough Cardinals defense.
The Arizona Cardinals do a great job in stopping the run. I'm going to show you right here versus the Oakland Raiders, who came out aligned in their boss personnel. I like to call it 2 tight ends or 3 tight ends, 1 tailback, 1 wide receiver. And they really don't do anything special. It's all about maintaining gap integrity and beating your guy at the line of scrimmage, at the point of attack. Everyone is responsible for a gap, as with any defense, but they really make it hard because they're able to beat their guys one-on-one every time that the back can't gain yards front side, backside, or even find creases in the defense on the inside. So again, you see right here as we run it, even look at Patrick Peterson, the cornerback on the near side of the field. Here's a guy that maintains his gap integrity, seals it, forces it back inside, and now that's a minimal gain. If they're able to play like this versus Dallas, it slows down DeMarco Murray. It puts that Cowboys offense in 2nd and long, 3rd long situations, which in my opinion is a win for this Cardinals defense. This week versus the Arizona Cardinals, the Dallas Cowboys will see a lot of cluster sets, condensed sets, bunch sets, even empty from this Cardinals offense. And I like how they matched up versus the Washington Redskins when they went both condensed and empty. You can see right here, this is a condensed set. Everyone is inside the numbers and tight to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys went cover 1, 1 safety back deep, and they matched up well. A better tackle attempt on this play would have held it to a minimal gain. But you can see right here, not only did they send 4, but they were able to send an extra guy coming off the edge against Colt McCoy, sending 5 rushers, keeping that running back in to pick up the blitz. They matched up well just to have to make a better tackle on the back end. And you can also see how they defense the empty set, which you see right here. Spread the field, 3 guys up at the top, 2 receivers and a tight end. And you also have 2 guys at the bottom of the screen. They didn't do anything different. All they did was stay in that cover 1. They trust their personnel to match up one-on-one versus the receiving core of the Washington Redskins. Yes, it's going to be a different animal versus Arizona, but if you can trust your personnel and force your quarterback, the quarterback, to make a bad decision or a rush decision like they did here, where they forced Colt McCoy to go where he didn't want to go, made a bad pass, had to scramble out, and that's how you want to play defense. Now, again, they're going to have a tougher task this week going against that Cardinals receiving core and a better quarterback in Carson Palmer. But if they can play defense like this, match up well, stay in that cover 1 with their safety playing clean up on the back end, it bodes well for the Cowboys having success defending the Arizona Cardinals passing game. I believe the biggest X factor in this game for Arizona will be their tight end, John Carlson. He seems like the forgotten man in this passing game. You focus on Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Floyd, even John Brown, the rookie out of Pittsburgh State, and I think John Carlson could have a huge impact in this ball game, so keep an eye on him in this matchup versus Dallas. And the biggest X factor in this game for Dallas, in my opinion, will be the offensive coordinator, Bill Callahan, and how he's able to match wits with defensive coordinator Todd Bowles of the Arizona Cardinals and those exotic blitzes, and how well he can call this football game, knowing that Tony Romo will not be at 100%. So I think he's going to play a huge role in the outcome of whether or not Dallas can have some success moving the football versus the Cardinals. I like the Cardinals in this ball game. Their defense, I believe, will be the biggest reason why they come away victorious. I believe they can apply pressure on Dallas. They'll do a great job slowing down the running game. We explained that throughout the course of this video. And also, I believe offensively, they actually match up very well versus that Cowboys defense, and I think their passing game will be able to flourish. So I look for the Cardinals to go on the road and knock off Dallas.
What's up, fantasy football fans? I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. For all of your starts, sits, fantasy football notes, news, and tidbits, tune into our podcast, Football Game Plan Starting Lineup, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on our Football Game Plan Radio Network, which is located at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.
And I also want to give a huge shout out to Cardinal fan forums and Cowboy fan forums for always showing Football Game Plan support.